people, it's Carnage GT and I'm back doing more racing because this is what this channel is for, racing videos. Duh. Anyway, so straight into qualifying because my laps practicing this were awful, dreadful, but I managed to pull it off in qualifying just a bit to put me somewhere. This was my trick in this qualifying session and I've seemed to be using it, just waiting until they pass by this like hairpin or whatever you want to call it, just waiting until everybody's gone by and then getting loads of clean air so I can just disappear and just do as better a lap as I can, and I've got nobody distracting me in front of me, nothing like that. So into the actual lap itself, I've got a good distance from me and the pack in front. I decide I'm going to brake really hard here. I don't know why every time I go into like the qualifying session I don't get a good feel for the car. I think I've explained this about a million times. I practice and I just don't get a good feel for the car once I actually jump into it, into the qualifier. I don't know the reasons for it at all, but you know, it's one of them things, I guess. So down into this corner here, which is a bit of like a sweeping right-hander. Just I'm still learning how to use this wheel correctly. And well, especially with GT Sport, because I've been playing a lot of Assetto Corsa recently with a friend, and you just don't need to put as much pressure on the brakes at all to get what you want out of the car. Whereas this, you just have to proper stamp on the brakes. They were corner cut spots. They had to hit that little chicane proper sweet, and I didn't do it, which was a real shame. But this hairpin up here is one of my favourite hairpins, and then you've got the sweeping left and then right. I love them. I love those corners. They are some of the best corners in the game. They're so good. Yeah, so qualifying went alright. I think I ended up qualifying around about 5th, something like that. So, you know, top kind of pack, which is alright. It's not too bad. I did want to be a bit higher, but we'll go with it. Doesn't really matter to me. But one of my favourite things about this game is the Nations Cup and the Manufacturer Series intros. This was the Manufacturer Series. I picked Nissan, so I've took the liberty of creating my version of the intros for you. I hope you enjoy this one, Manufacturer Series. You're welcome, because I know you didn't want that, but I just gave it you anyway. But there we go. So we begin. The race starts. Italian up front. I decide that I'm not going to take this corner very well. He decides he's going to cough, sneeze, catch corona, and just bottle it straight away. Not much more to say about that. I leave the door wide open for this Belgian bloke to just say, I'll take that position, and he just goes now. I really just didn't do well. I don't do well on starts. I seem to do a bit of a Max Verstappen. I seem to fall asleep at starts. I do brake a little late here to try and get up the inside of him. And this was the GT Sport penalty system before the update.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, pretty bad. I probably should have got that penalty, but he did instead. Not much difference was made. As a bit later on, he does serve his penalty, and it makes no difference whatsoever because he rocketed off. I don't know what it is. It seems to be the Lewis Hamilton effect. If you're in pole or if you're in first and you get a good takeoff, that's it. You've won the race. It's the Lewis Hamilton effect in GT Sport. So, 4th lap, I get put up by H-World by not paying attention, looking at my brake bias. H-World gets a 2-second penalty. It's speed it up a little bit. He serves his 2-second penalty, and I thankfully whizzed by him. Everybody seemed to get penalties in this race. It was incredible. There were so many penalties. Schmidt pits here, and my brain did this. My brain just went mad.
No, stay up.
Hey, man.
No, sorry. Okay, just go.
I was at the entry, man.
Essentially losing me a sackload of time and putting me in a really tough position. Now that Michael guy pits as well, and I managed to just come out just behind Schmidt, but I knew Schmidt was going to get off because he was on fresh tyres, and that was it. Now, like that was effectively the end of my race. I decided to pit here. H-World also does behind me. He pits. He obviously had to pit for hards. I needed to take on board some fuel as well. I probably should have just gone with fuel saving, which was probably the smartest thing to do, but me being an idiot didn't. And then Michael just with the undercut manages to take second place, which is fair. H-Well comes up the side, see him in the radar. I just squeeze him out to the outside, but I don't know what happens here. I think he may. I don't actually know. He's got a 2-second penalty for some reason. I don't know how he's got the 2-second penalty, but whatever. We go round up to lap 10 now, and this is where H-World serves his penalty, and I seem to start catching up with him. I don't know. I think he. Oh no, he wasn't in the toe of the other car, so I don't know why. He just seemed to lose quite a lot of pace. I don't really know why he lost all his pace, but like through the next few laps I managed to start catching him, but nothing really exciting happened that made me put this in, because there's no point if nothing happens. Yeah, pretty boring. But the last lap I managed to catch him up on my favourite corners just a bit, but unfortunately I didn't catch him up enough to take him, which was a real shame. I really did want 3rd place, just for the fact of the manufacturer's series, but I think my tyres, I didn't really manage them too well, and also just the fact that I took on too much fuel, and I also mucked up, and I should have gone for the overcut on I think it was lap 7 or whatever it was. I should have gone for that overcut instead. I just did a Lewis Hamilton, James Bonington moment and just absolutely scuffed it. There we go. That was this race. H-World takes 3rd. The Belgian and the Austrian take 1st and 2nd. But it's not all bad. It's not all bad. There's in the top 5. That's 2 of the Nissan GTRs. So that's some points for the Nissans. So that's not too bad. But yeah, it was an alright race. Was massively bumps and shoves everywhere, but I managed to get a clean race out of it. Like what? Why? How? I don't even understand that. I don't even know how I got a clean race out of that whole race. It was daft. But anyway, if you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.